After you've done your plan about what you're going to say when you persuade someone, you have actually chosen three important reasons to persuade someone about your opinion. And now it's time to think about some language techniques that you might use to really make your persuasive writing very, very strong. So, this presentation suggests that there are some top tips that you can use, there are basic tools, and then there are some excellent extras. The three top tips that I suggest that you use when you're doing persuasive writing are these: use emotive, positive adjectives to praise something up that you are wanting to persuade someone about. Use words like fantastic and amazing. Talk to the reader and say the word you. And also use personal pronouns like we love this and it really helps us. So use these three tips all the way through your writing, and I guarantee that you will be very persuasive. There's another set of tools that are basic, but they really work if you scatter them through your writing. So the first tip is to make sure that you sequence your reasons firstly, secondly, thirdly. And the second tip is to add some strong adverbs along the way. I absolutely believe it is definitely important. Those strong adverbs can really add a punch. And then finally, just between one or three times in your writing, just include some alliteration such as wonderful way or superb solution. And these are basic tools that when used with your top tips are really powerful. So I'm suggesting that all the way through your writing, you use these top tips and basic tools because they really work to convince the reader of what it is that you have your opinion about. But there's extras that you can do as well. And these excellent extras sometimes make your writing sound a little bit like a news article because these excellent extras pack in some statistics or facts or name an expert organization, or perhaps your excellent extras hook the reader with a rhetorical question or a call to action or a quote, and these kind of work emotionally. Or perhaps you add some spice with a simile or a triplet: loving, kind, and dedicated. It's sort of three adjectives in a row. Or perhaps you even exaggerate a bit. So when we look at these excellent extras, you can kind of choose some favorites that really suit you very, very well. And you can add these and sprinkle these on top of the top tips and the basics to make a difference. So when we kind of look back at what I've been talking about here, we've got our top tips that you use all the way along. Your positive adjectives or negative if you're saying something's really bad. You talk to the reader and you say, we all like this or it helps us. You've got your basic tools that sequence the text and speak strongly. And you've got your excellent extras, which can either make it sound more like a news article or can hook people or can just add a little bit of spice. So, when you're choosing what you're going to use in each of your paragraphs, you can sort of just do a basic draft and then scatter some of your favorite techniques throughout. Make sure that you choose the ones that are actually your favorite extras. So, make a list of your favorite extras and tick them off as you go. And I've got here an example that I always personally like to use a rhetorical question in my first paragraph. And then in my reason paragraphs, I like to make sure that I've got a statistic in. I like to include a number to show that I'm very factual. And I like to put a direct quote. And then I like to make sure that in my conclusion, I end with a call to action. But you have maybe some other extras that you love best. So you include five extras that you think are really special to make your writing very persuasive.